Thank you, Joel, for that report. That is the beginning of Tuesday Live today. And I have guests here in the studio for us to discuss the importance of sustaining peace and unity for national development in Nigeria. This is our topic today on Tuesday Live. And I have in the studio this morning Pastor Oluseyi Malamo. He's the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Olive 3 Parish, Guzape, and also the immediate past chaplain of the Aso Villa Chapel. You're welcome to Tuesday Live.
And good evening to you.
And next to him is Imam Mohammed Ashafa, Co-Executive Director, Faith Interfaith Mediation Center, Kaduna, and Ambassador of Peace for the United Nations Alliance for Civilization. Thank you for coming on Tuesday
Thank you
Live.
very much for inviting us to this important occasion.
Yes, and we also have in the studio Bishop Michael Akpami. He's the National Director, Planning, Research and Strategy, Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN. He's also the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, CAN Liaison Office. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for having
Live.
me here. Thank you.
And we also have joining us via Zoom. Okay, I hear that our guest from Ibadan is not ready now. Let's begin this conversation on a lighter note. We're ushering in Christmas by 12 midnight, actually. And we got a message from our president telling us that, that in this message, and I'm going to read it from here. He said, Christmas embodies the fulfillment of divine prophecy and symbolizes the triumph of love, peace, and unity. It is a poignant reminder that light can emerge even in the darkest time, bringing solace and hope. This belief resonates with people of all faiths, indeed, and God is with us. Let's begin with you. What do you make of this message?
Well, thank you very much. Once again, good evening to all audience out there. The president could not be more apt because the birth of Christ truly was the fulfillment of prophecy. As a matter of fact, the Bible says in the book of Genesis, chapter 3, after man fell and committed a sin, that God made a judgment on mankind and said that the serpent will bruise the knee of the mankind, serpent, the snake, but that the seed of the woman is going to come and bruise the head of the serpent. And it's that prophecy that was fulfilled in the birth of Christ, where the Bible says, unto us a child is born, a son is given, the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be Wonderful Counselor Emmanuel. In fact, it seems you know the Bible very well.
Yes.
So the president was apt about that, and that it also brings about peace and love. Is the greatest sacrifice ever to be experienced, because he left his grandeur majesty. He was the Son of God before coming to the earth. He's still the Son of God, but he decided to humble himself and keep himself in the womb of a woman. You women, you are precious.
Of course we are. Yes.
So humbled himself there to go through the birth process for the sake of saving humanity. And that is to identify with us. So the president was very apt in what he has
Indeed,
said.
He was apt. And let's bring in Bishop Michael Akpami now into this conversation. Christ symbolizes peace to all mankind, and it's a message that is, sent across all religions, preach peace. And Nigeria is a very diverse country with different tribes, ethnicity, and of course religion. So what does Christmas signify to Nigerians?
Thank you very much. Christ indeed is the Prince of Peace, and his birth was announced by the angels in Bethlehem, and when they announced his birth, the announcement by the angels declared peace upon the earth, goodwill towards men. So Jesus Christ in his coming actually came to bring peace between God and man, and then peace between man and man. That if we are able to imbibe his teachings, imbibe the principles that he's laid out in scriptures, obviously we will have peace. Love does no harm to his neighbor. If we imbibe that as a culture in our nation, in which I will not harm you, you will not harm me, I won't raise a gang of wicked men against you. I mean, if I don't harm you, you don't harm me, we will have peace in our nation. And I think these are principles we need to imbibe. Imbibing them will give us a peaceful nation.
Thank you so much. And I hear that our guest, Reverend Akanji, President of the Baptist Convention, Nigeria, he is not, it's Archbishop Imam Isong. He's also joining us from Calabar, International President of the Christian Center International, Calabar. You're welcome to Tuesday Live. I'll have to pause you there so that I can finish with the guests here in the studio. I'll get back to you right away. And now, Imam Mohammed Ashafa, let's look at peace as an important component to national peace and unity and development, because Islam signifies peace.
Thank you very much, Jumai. I think the most important thing you've just said it. Islam signifies peace. The concept of peace is an embodiment that is all comprehensive in its nature. And that's why we can see
good social media user, stop the spread of fake news. Verify the authenticity of your source and use social media responsibly for a better Nigeria. This message is brought to you by the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, in collaboration with the National Orientation Agency.
So piece together your time wisely.
Are you a tech enthusiast? Perhaps you want to know more about the devices and gadgets you use. Tech Mode will bridge that gap. Connects great minds while extraying everything about technology as it concerns you.
It is Tech Mode.
Tech Mode is unlocking your tomorrow today.
We're back.